Huff. Huff. This is about the day I died. Huff. I'm a porter from a type of transport known as the escort agency, which takes up requests to safely convey goods to the destination. I had wanted to become an escort warrior of the escort agency. But I had a limp and could only become a porter. But despite that, because I had worked harder than anyone else, I managed to become the chief porter, who is in charge of regular porters. But on that day, I kept having a strange feeling. Something was off. And I felt strangely uneasy. Everyone, stop. The moment we saw unknown warriors. Who are you? What's the problem? Gosh, Chief. We'll take care of this. You have problems with your leg, don't you? Who are those people? I don't know. They could be government officials or bandits. Jinpyong, take the money pouch and follow me. The rest of the escort warriors, prepare your weapons. Yes, sir. And if something happens, the porters should take instructions from the chief porter. Yes, sir. Chief, will we be okay? Don't be too worried. There aren't any bandits who would dare to attack us after seeing Zhejiang Province's Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's flag. Moreover, we have the veteran chief escort, Ga Bulium, leading this convoy. We're the convoy of the Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency. If you don't tell us where you are from. What the hell? Charge. Kook. Arg. Kill all of them, don't let a single one live. Porters. Take up weapons. We must stop them. Arg. Kook. Arg. Help me. Someone, save me. Kook. Heek. D, don't come any closer. I said, don't come closer. Ah. No. Oh. Help me. Are you alright? Chief. Get up quickly. Get a grip. Chief. They got all of us. How can we stop them when even the escort warriors failed? And you can't get far with that leg of yours. Please run while you can, Chief. No. At this rate, it's just a matter of time before we're all wiped out. I must hurry up if I want to save whoever's left. Ugh. Darn useless leg. Arg. Get up. Stop lying around. Everyone. They're all dying. Ah. Is this really the end? There's no way for a limping person like Huff Huff to be able to stop them. But I must do what I can. Ugh. While I'm still able to move, I must try to save at least a few porters. Stop it, you bastards. If you don't stop your attack, I'll burn this horse carriage up. Bastard, what nonsense are you talking about? Stand down. Stop it. What do you want? Let those who are still alive leave. And what if I refuse? To think you try threatening us with just burning a horse carriage. This is so fucking ridiculous. The rest of the carriages are fake and don't have the goods. What you guys want is the bamboo book of Tao Te Ching. That was written by Confucius several millennia ago, is within this horse carriage, right? Is that a limp leg? That's none of your business. It's such a waste that you are a porter. If only you didn't have a limp. Shut up and decide right now. There's no time. 1. Everyone, stop your attacks. Let the survivors go. We're saved. Let's run away now. Everyone, run away. Chief. You should run too. You must go first. If I run away now, they'll chase all of you down. So I'll just. Kook. Ack. Hee hee hee. You're just a mere porter. There's no way we'll fall for your tricks. Damn it. I guess I'm dying in the end. Without having fulfilled my lifelong dream. My lifelong rides on a cool horse and transports goods. The poorer one is, the more they need to study at school. But I, who had a limp leg. You should just give up. How could someone with a limp become a porter? Leave him be. He'll give up soon anyways. Simply lived my life doing odd jobs. Someone with a limp wants to become an escort warrior. That's ridiculous. Chief Escort. Please give me a chance. I have been doing it for 30 years. Why am I not dead yet? Why is my body so cold? Young master. Young master. Please wake up. Young master. Puha. Huff. Huff. Young master. Are you alright? Please wake up. Young master. Stop shaking please. I feel like I'm going to puke. Burp. Stop it already, you bastard. Azuraskins. Come young master. Are you awake? Do you recognize me? Burp. Blarg. Blang. Huff. Wait. What's this? I didn't even drink alcohol. Why do my insides feel so? Ha. Who is this? Whoa. Young master, what's wrong? Seriously. Who's that in the reflection? Is that me? There's no way. Are you really incapable of recognizing your own face? Who else could it be? That's you, the fourth young master of the great heavenly dragon escort agency, young master Li Zhengriang. What? I'm Li Zhengriang. That infamous pushover, Li Zhengriang. Young master. I think you shouldn't be calling yourself a pushover. He is the fourth young master of the heavenly dragon escort agency that I worked for. And also the youngest son that the escort king, T. Jong-san, the owner of the heavenly dragon escort agency, had with a maidservant. Just like his mother, he had good looks. But he was the world's biggest idiot. He had no talent for martial arts. And even less talent for studying. What's worse was that his birth mother had died young because of an illness, and so he had no direct family members to trust, unlike his brothers. He was excluded from the succession war early on. And roamed around outside of the family. While he was treated like a good-for-nothing at home, he was a pushover that Hangzhou's brothels and gambling dens welcomed happily. Puhaha. I'll buy all the drinks tonight. Kya young master Zhengriang, you're the best. And one day, he jumped into the West Lake and committed suicide. It's because his third brother had requested to marry the girl that he had a single-sided crush on. All of that happened around 30 years ago. Basically, when I was a new hire at the Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency. But now, I am reincarnated as Li Zhengriang who died at that time. How old am I? Pardon. Why are you suddenly speaking formally? That is a little scary. I am Jang Sam. Your servant, Jang Sam. How old am I? Ha. You are 22 years old this year. You are too young to die just because you got rejected by a girl. I'm certain. I've gone back 30 years and reincarnated as Li Zhengriang. While he was committing suicide by jumping into the West Lake. Anyways, this is no time to do this. You must quickly go back to the Escort King residence. What? The Escort King has instructed us to bring you there as soon as you are awake. Suraskins. Calm. Azuraskins. Calm. Escort King. Lee Jong-san. An intense pressure that's worthy of his nickname, King of Escort Warriors. How old are you this year? 52 years old. What? I mean 22 years old. Is the rumor true? Pardon. I'm asking if it's true that you committed suicide because of the woman that your third brother is having marriage talks with. What should I do? What should I answer? Yes. No. No matter what it is. I need to think carefully before I answer. That is a false rumor. A false rumor. Yes. I simply tripped and fell into the lake because I was drunk. So it's not because you like that woman. I can't lie about this. In order to trick someone, you need 10 of lies with 90 of truth. I did like her. But that was when I was younger. I now have 0 feelings for her. So you're fine even if your third brother proceeds with the marriage talks. Of course. I can even push the marriage talks for my third brother myself. You useless Sastappen. Azuraskins. Calm. I almost peed my pants. Even a weak tiger is still a tiger. But a tiger that doesn't fight is not. A tiger that doesn't fight and tries to end its life instead has never been heard of. That's something even the lowly dogs or pigs don't do. You're only 22 years old. While we don't know how much longer you'll live for. You'll disgrace me and the escort agency. If you try to commit suicide every time you meet problems. I'd prefer if you killed yourself with that dagger now instead of doing that in the future. If you do that, I'll give you a decent funeral as your father. Think. Think hard. Now that I've reincarnated as Lee Jungryang. Azuraskins. Calm. I can't avoid meeting the escort king. In that case. Do you perhaps know this? This is the first time that you have given anything to in the 20+ years of my life. But yet, it's a dagger that you want me to end my life with. Ahem. I simply guessed that by taking into consideration the relationship that the two of them had. I suppose it was true. I need to take advantage of this opportunity. Alright, father. When the day I have to end my life with this dagger arrives, I will make sure to think of you as I put it to good use. Azuraskins. Calm. That guy has just challenged me, hasn't he? That looks like it. Ha. I guess even a worm struggles when stepped on. This is a great change as compared to the past Jungryang. How can a mere defiance like this be considered a great change? Have you not seen how he's always trembled before me? But I got that precious meteorite iron dagger taken from me. Shall I get it back? Leave it. If someone at the gambling den recognizes the value of the dagger and takes it instead of his money, then I guess that's just his luck. But I'm thinking of teaching Jungryang something using this chance. Instruct the Capital Hall to not give him a single penny for a whole year. So that he can realize down his core who's the one that is giving him such a luxurious life. Up until now, no matter what misdeeds Jungryang committed, he has never cut off his allowance. No. It's more like he intentionally neglected him. Seeing as how he's punishing him, this is a kind of test. Yes, sir. I will pass down that instruction. A test to see what Jungryang will do with his hands tied. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Jungryang. Oh, young master. You are out. Did you get scolded a lot? Whoa. Why, young master? I thought my heart was going to stop. Huff 000008 young master. Are you alright? I will help you up. I am okay, I'll walk alone. 7 Just how badly did you get scolded for your legs to go weak? Azuraskins. Calm. Yawn. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Walking back and forth. Young master. Why are you pacing back and forth? Right. That's right. Why are you staring so intently at your shoes? Did you step on dung? I'm looking at my legs, not my shoes. And what is with your legs? Don't I walk weirdly? Not at all. You look as haughty as usual. Bahaha. I see, I'm the same as usual. Ha ha ha. I've walked with a limp for 52 years. No normal person will understand the discomfort and sadness of that. Did he eat something wrong in the morning? Oh, right, what day is it today? It is the 12th day of the 10th month. The autumn sky is so clear. This time's weather in Seneri is the best of the year. Shall we go for a walk? Young master, are you going to the gambling dens again? You will not be getting money anymore, so you should control yourself for the time being. What do you mean? We got a message from the Capitol Hall a while ago. They say that other than the escort agency's canteen providing you 3 meals a day, you won't be getting any money at all. This is the escort king's strict order. Ha! He's punishing me for showing defiance, huh? That old geezer sure is petty. Humph, what are you going to do now? Are you afraid I'd starve to death without the money from the Capitol Hall? I am talking about your future. I might be out of line, but you cannot live a life like this forever, can you? Don't worry. I'll start doing the escort agency's work soon. Are you being serious? As you have said, I can't possibly live like this forever. What kind of work are you going to do? I'll be an escort warrior. What? An escort warrior. In order to become a Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's escort warrior, you need to at least be second-rate in martial arts. And you know nothing about them. Sigh, am I that bad? I am confident that I can beat you in a fight. Arg. Not all Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's escort warriors need to learn martial arts. Haven't you heard of Jiren escorts? Jiren escorts? Yeah, that's right. Jiren is referring to the scholars who passed the provincial examination. TL.N, Jiren Chinese. Literal translation: recommended man was a rank achieved by people who passed the Xiangshi Chinese exam in the imperial examination system of Imperial China. The Xiangshi is also known, in English, as the provincial examination. Since a long time ago, the Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency had recruited Jiren scholars into their ranks on the pretext of sponsoring poor scholars. Because they didn't know martial arts, it was rare for them to join any escort convoys. In return, they did the accounting work of the escort agency or taught illiterate porters how to read and write. However, if they were lucky enough to pass the metropolitan examination and get an appointment within the prefecture, they were becoming a strong backing of the escort agency that's always wary of their relationship with the government. Are you going to take the provincial on? Of course. When? Today. Hangzhou government, there's so many people. Of course, there are always lots of applicants for the provincial examination. Oh my, how could a man's skin be so fair like white jade? It feels as if his face is shining. Shoo. He'll hear you. Jiang Sam. Yes, young master. Why do those women keep looking at me? Why are you asking me that? It is not like you have never experienced it before. Woohoo. So this is how it feels like to be born handsome. Young master, are you really going to take the provincial examination? Yeah. Of course I am. The reason why I, who used to live with a limp, was chosen as a porter, was because I knew how to read and write. At first, I couldn't join the escort convoy because of my limp. But I happened to get the recommendation of accountant John Lim Sung to use my free time to copy books for the officials. The thing I copied the most was the answers of the top scholars who passed the imperial examinations. And of course, I still remember those very answers of said scholars. Ahem, why is he so confident? Those who are here to take the provincial examination, please enter. Give me the container. Oh, alright. I'll finish this quickly, so wait right here for me. I think everyone's gone in, let's close the door. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. Please wait. I am taking the examination too. I don't want to just copy the answers of the top scholars word for word. Since I already know the topic of the examination, it's not exactly fair. But I'd like for my thoughts and words to be graded instead. Ah. Damn. What should I do? I put the steel-tipped pen into the brush container instead of the writing brush. The steel-tipped pen. Isn't that the one that looks like a brush but used by martial artists to prick at acupoints? It seems you've brought the wrong tool by mistake. I'll lend you mine. Thank you. I'll make sure to pay back your kindness. Haha. Just buy me a bowl of noodles later. If it wasn't for that mole on his nose, he would have been quite a pretty. Jang Sam. I'm here. What? You are already done. Do you think one would find answers to questions they don't know just by sitting there for a long time? Well, I guess that is true. Alright, let us get going then. Wait for a moment. What's the matter? You'll see. Did you do well for the test? Ah. Thank you for helping me out. You're welcome. Here's the brush you lent me. Ah, thanks. I'll be taking my leave then. Oh, are you busy? What's the matter? Since it's fate that we met like this, shall we go get some piping hot noodles at a nearby restaurant? Ah. I'm sorry but I've got an appointment. If we do meet again, let's eat together then. TSK. I was intending to get my free bowl of noodles. How stingy. Do you know him? Nope, I just met him today. He was crazy enough to bring a steel-tipped pen instead of a normal brush to the examinations. A steel-tipped pen. I guess he's a scholar that practices martial arts. If he confuses a steel-tipped pen with a brush, then he probably uses neither of them all that much. How good would such a person be at martial arts or studies? I know of someone like that too. Is that me? Oh. How did you know? Looks like I've been going too easy on you. Arg. Didn't you want me to be honest with you? But you still shouldn't say everything you please, you rascal. Take a look at this. Although your allowance has been cut off, I'll share a year's worth of my salary with you. 0. Since the weather's cold, shall we each have a bowl of hot piping noodles? You'll definitely make it big in life. Let's get going, shall we? What about dumplings? Of course, we'll have them as well. Whoa, it smells great. When it comes to meat noodles in Hangzhou, Baxian restaurant is the best. Young master, you are here. Yeah. Is it full on the first floor? Yes, because today is the provincial examination. Show me to the second floor then. The second floor is full as well. The second is full too. Actually. Because of that, our customers had to use the first and second floor. Is Zhou Young there as well? Yes, that is right. Jang Sam, let's eat elsewhere. Alright. Who are you? The third young master has asked me to bring you to the third floor. Chief escort that serves Li Byungryang, Iron Tower. Damn it. This is going to get annoying. Ha. This is great. What are you doing? Pour me a drink quickly. Puhaha here, drink up. Ho. That face. I see. One of the three great beauties of Hangzhou that caused Li Zhengryang to commit suicide. She must be Zhou Yungyang. Ha. Look at this rascal. Aren't you going to greet your older brother? Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's third young master, Zhengryang's elder brother, Li Byungryang. I was going to say hello to you because I heard you were here with your friends. You sure you didn't get caught by the Iron Tower while trying to run away? Ahaha. Of course not. For such an ugly toad, he sure is sharp at stuff like this. Hello, Oroboni. TL.N, Oroboni is a Korean honorific used by girls to address their older brothers or males older than them. It is similar to Appa, but is used more frequently in ancient times and is a bit more formal. It's been a while. Why are you standing there dazed? Aren't you going to say hi back? It's not like you guys are. What? Does that mean she's not Zhou Yungyang? But she is. How unexpected. I heard Zhou Yungyang was very pretty. But honestly, I think this girl is more suited to be called one of the three great beauties of Hangzhou. In any case. Ahem. Yeah. It's been a while. You fool. Why's this toad acting like this? Don't you know that I'm in marriage talks with Yungyang? If she calls you Oroboni, how can you speak casually to her? Ah. I'm sorry. I'll be careful next time. Next time, my ass. For a pushover like you who's given up on martial arts and studies and spends your days in vain visiting gambling dens. TSK, they say one can't hide their lowly origins. How did someone like you get born in our family? Does he need to say it so crudely? Well. 00, I think I get it. It's probably because of Zhou Yungyang. Since he's not handsome and tall like his younger brother. He probably feels inferior because of his toad-like looks. Which is why he's obviously trying to humiliate me. Is that all he amounts to? The brothers of this household are seriously pathetic. In any case, it's best if I get out of here as soon as possible. Now that I've paid my respects to you, I'll take my leave. Please have a good time. Young Master Zhengryang. Come over here and eat before you leave. Is she Jean Jumbong? I didn't see her because of the two women in front of her. Yes, Oroboni. You must be quite hungry, come and eat before you leave. Byungryang Oroboni, that's not a problem, right? Yeah, Byungryang, let him eat. Your brother hasn't been able to take his eyes off the food from the moment he walked in. Ha ha ha. It's way past dinner time though. Where have you been until now? Come on. Must you ask such an obvious question? Don't you know just how much he loves gambling and women? Hee hee. That's right. Please recommend us if you know of any good places. Ha 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 waha. He's a pretty consistent guy in a way, ha ha ha. Well, if you're that hungry. Eat our leftovers before going. I'll take you up on your offer and eat it with thanks then. Why, young master? Jang Sam, you go take a seat somewhere and start eating as well. Ah. Where shall I sit? I'll take a seat here then. Please excuse me. TSK. Confucius said, all men who've starved for 4 days will resort to stealing. But how would letting the army be in the forefront solve that issue? Based on legalism, even beasts would be afraid if the cliffs were high enough, therefore, there wouldn't be anyone who'd fall to their death. Ruling is similar to that. If the laws are strict enough, then it will come naturally. What's hard is having to resolve the problem at its root. Han Fizi said that if you got rid of the source of chaos, then you'd be able to rule the world. That's what is really applicable. Who could prevent famines caused by natural disasters? As Sun Tzu said, the reason a tiger is able to get a dog to submit to it is only because of its sharp claws and fangs. They're talking about the topic of today's provincial examination. I think the question was: explain how we should deal with the swarms of bandits that have appeared due to the famine in North China. It seems all of the guys here took the provincial examination in some other place. Young Master Zhengriang, what are your thoughts? I don't know things like that. Oh my, you're so humble. Why don't you just say your thoughts? Since you studied quite a bit when you were young, I bet you still know some stuff. Yeah. Since you grew up in the escort agency, I'm sure you know more about bandits than we do. Don't stand on ceremony and just tell us what you think. It looks like these little assholes want to humiliate me in front of the ladies, huh? Well, that's what they asked for. I'll just speak honestly then. It's not Sun Tzu but Han Fizi. What? That thing about the tiger and its claws. That wasn't by Sun Tzu, it was by Han Fei. Haha. What nonsense was that? You're lacking in study, so. If you don't believe me, then let's gather the scholars below who have studied their whole lives and just ask any of them. If we say we'll buy them alcohol, then they'll even gladly open up their books to show us. Additionally, the one who said that we need to know what the source of chaos is isn't Han Fizi but Mozi. The one who said that commoners will leave if the law is overly strict isn't Wuzi. It was some thing that Confucius quoted from the Zhua tradition. Is he really? The Li Zhengriang that I know. The 9 Chinese classics are not the only books around. And the 8-legged essay isn't the only way to write essays. The books that you guys have quoted are not enough. Please read other books as well. Ahem. Ahem. What is with this rascal? How does that moron know all of this? Puha. Ahaha. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be laughing. But this situation is just too funny. Oh ho. She's laughing at all of them. But no one dares to say anything to her. I guess. She's the one that Li Biongring and his friends are trying to impress. Who is she? Ha. That girl. Is laughing so heartily. Ahem. Excuse me for that. Ha. That mole mark. No wonder she felt strangely familiar. She's the scholar that I met at the provincial examination. Azuraskins. Calm, now that I think of it, we've never met before, have we? Sorry for the late introduction. I'm Namgung Soso. Namgung Soso. Then you are the granddaughter of the current Namgung clan's patriarch, Lightning Sword, Namgung Uriang. The Namgung clan is a huge martial clan that rules over Yangzhou in the north. She said she already had an appointment, so I guess this is it. I thought she was just some clumsy scholar. But she turned out to be the Namgung clan's young miss who disguised herself to take the provincial examination. The chance to become friends with the current Namgung clan's patriarch's granddaughter doesn't come by often. After all, the Namgung clan has only 2 descendants, Namgung Soso and her older brother who's known as a sword genius. Which is why this meal is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Li Biongriang. If he manages to make friends with her, she'll become a great and reliable ally in the succession war with our older brothers. In other words, she's the ultimate connection one can make. I am Li Zhengriang. I know that. You know my name despite us meeting for the first time. You're the most famous person in Hangzhou's entertainment establishments, aren't you? Ahem. Rumors are always exaggerated. Well, there's no smoke without fire. Even a small fire can cause a lot of smoke. Even a fire that burns an entire mountain is sure to become smaller eventually. She is no ordinary woman. But you still haven't told us what you think. While it's usually easier to criticize others, it's hard to express our own thinking logically. Great job, keep going. Especially for a question that has no correct answer. Which is why, please tell us what you think. Tajiraskas. I would rather just leave commoners be. Why so? North China has long been the place for cotton production. And every winter, that area is swarming with bandits. If we just leave them be, then when the austerity season is over, the bandits who used to be farmers will naturally go back home. After all, it's better to harvest cotton than to be a bandit. Is that all? If that's the case, it's disappointing. Instead, I would place heavier taxes on landowners, big merchants and escort agencies. Why are you suddenly mentioning that? Aren't they the ones who suffer the most damage because of the bandits? Because the landowners hire the tenant farmers and laborers at cheap prices, when there is a bad harvest, the workers starve and become bandits. That's the first reason. The cotton that the farmers produce but don't get good money for is then sold to big merchants who gain a great profit from it. That's the second reason. As bandits roam all over the place, the escort agencies get more work and prosper. That's the third reason. If we compare how much each of them pay and earn, we will clearly see that the tenant farmers are at a disadvantage. Azuraskan. What would you do with the taxes when they are collected? I would fill up the country's warehouses for the true thieves known as politicians to steal all those riches. But then the commoners wouldn't benefit from it and only the politicians' stomachs would be full. Why would you do that? Because that way one or two insurruptible and great officials would be able to distribute at least the remaining riches to commoners and provide relief. How could something this ineffective exist in the world? That is what politics is about. Was he this smart all along? That's an answer that the examiners will definitely like. This has been a really impressive discussion. If there's another chance, I'd like to talk with you more. That would be my pleasure. Young Master Zhengriang, that was impressive. Ho ho. You. I was going to fucking humiliate him in front of Zhou Yungyang. I can't believe he's the one who embarrassed me instead. What a humiliation. Since it's a little loud here, shall we go elsewhere to drink? Of course, I'm the one paying for it. Oh. That's the best thing I've heard today. Byungriang is truly a generous person. Everyone, please go down and wait a little. Zhengriang, let's talk for a minute. I have something to discuss with you face to face. Azuraskans. Calm. Hey. Did you eat something wrong today? The only thing I ate was some leftovers. You moron. Do I look like a pushover to you? You're being too harsh with your words. How could you call me a moron? Shut up. There's no one in Hangzhou who doesn't know that the fourth young master of the Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency has tried to commit suicide by jumping into the West Lake. You ought to sit quietly in the house, but yet you are bringing shame to our family by doing that. Big Brother was the one who brought me outside. Big Brother. How dare the son of a mere maid like you call him that? I can endure his insults and hate for me. But to let someone unrelated to my mother degrade her. Ha! Look at you glaring at me. Grit your teeth tightly. I'm not going to take that lightly. Are you going to beat me up now? What? Are you scared? There's something that all of Hangzhou knows but you don't. What? That you're the son of a concubine. I'll fucking kill you, you bastard. Azuraskans. Calm. Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's exclusive secret martial art, Exploding Dragon Fist. I'll die if I get hit by that. Reincarnated Escort Warrior TL Oaks Birauch Brahim RD Brahim TS Scarpet QC Blue Discord. GG. I'm screwed. Azuraskans. Calm. I can't dodge it in time. Huh. But. Why is it so slow? You dare dodge that. Asuhaskins. Calm. Try dodging this then. He's really slow. G get hit for once, you bastard. How could I get hit when it's so damn slow? Although I'm not sure with he is slow or I fast. But if this goes well, I might be able to land a blow myself. Whatever, I'll just go for it. Ugh. Whoa. Did I hit too hard? I am sorry, brother. Are you alright? Why you fucking bastard. Azuraskins. Kamajura. I'll kill you. A grappling technique. He's slow this time as well. But there are too many attacks. Should I just let him hit me? Azuraskins. Calm. Alright. It's better to take a hit here so this doesn't spiral out of control. Fried beans. Take that. Heek. Ich. Azuraskins. Calm. There was a shout from above. Yes, I heard that too. Did Byungryong get beaten up or something? Who knows? Gosh, young master. How badly are you getting beaten up? I am fucked. Ugh. This is not what I expected to happen. Azuraskins. Calm. I was able to see the attacks of Byungryong, who's almost a first-rate martial master, so clearly. How is that possible? One Lee Jungryong definitely didn't know any martial arts. Ugh. Lee Jungryong. You bastard. I won't forgive you. Be brother. You lowly bastard. How dare someone like you beat me? Let's see you act smart with me now. You are dead meat. Info. Sir Byungryong. What do you think you're doing? Jungryong just. I was told this be a nice gathering, so I decided to come, but I'm honestly disappointed. Not only did you tell off your younger brother in a childish manner in front of others, but you also beat him up until he's bleeding. How could you do something so vulgar? Lady Namgung, this is a misunderstanding. As wise people of the past have said, you should never vent your anger on your dog in front of guests. Do we mean less than guests to you? It's none of my business whether this is a family quarrel or a fight out of love, but you should deal with that strictly among yourselves. You shouldn't call others who might be busy with something else to come here and witness such unsightly behavior. Azurazins. Calm. I'll be taking my leave now. Wait. Lady Namgung. Please hear me out. Phew. What a relief. Harrow, I could have been in his place right now. Oh gosh, young master. Jay, just how badly did he beat you up? I'm alright. But, Jang Sam. Yes. Did I learn martial arts? Well. It is more like you learned them halfway and quit. I think it was when you were 12 years old. Do you not remember how your martial arts instructor totally gave up on you? I see. Oh then. How am I able to do something like this? Azuraskins. Calm. What in the world just happened? Have you learned some flycatcher mystic art recently? Haha. Suraskins. Calm. Have you learned some flycatcher mystic art recently? Jang Sam is speaking really slowly. As if the flow of time has slowed down. How did such a strange phenomenon happen? Kook. Young master. What is wrong, young master? Are you feeling unwell? Arg. What's happening? Young master. My chest. It's so hot that it feels like it's going to explode. Bring me some water. Now. Water. Are you asking for water? Yeah, cold water. Alright. Here you go. Bring me more. I will go down and get it. Why is this happening out of nowhere? It's as if there's fire within my chest. Damn it. I really caught on fire. Arg. What is this? That weird pattern has disappeared. It's as if it went into my body. Could it be the text that burned along with me? Azuraskins. Calm. The bamboo book. 2-2. I'm certain of it. The ancient charm within that bamboo book that I burned with my own hands in my previously life is now engraved onto my body as a result of my actions. Is its power causing the time around slow down? What the hell is this charm? Young master. I brought more water. My gosh. What happened there? Young master. How could you burn these clothes? Jang Sam. It looks like fortune smiled upon me. People say that having good eyes means half the battle is won. To think my eyes are this good. Ha 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 ha, did he hit his head? Ugh. By the way, you remember that tomorrow is the 15th, right? So. There is a dinner for all the young masters at the Escort King residence on the 15th of every month, is there not? And the first young master happened to return from his escort mission yesterday. It has been a while since the Escort King and all 4 young masters have gathered. I see. What? We eat dinner with father every month at the Escort King residence. Why are you so surprised? It is a tradition that has been passed down for generations. Azuraskins. Calm. Mola. Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's first young master, Lee Gabriel. Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency's second young master, Lee Yulryong. I'm trying my best to food here. But eating with my father who's like a tiger and my brothers who are like wolves is making me so nervous that I'm not even sure if I'm putting my food into my mouth or nose. But why is that bastard Byungryong acting like he is about to die? Third young master's marriage with Lady Jo Youngyung has been put on hold. He might vent his anger on you, so please be careful. Is it really because of that? Haha. Well. That's not surprising. After some consideration, I think it is time to teach Jun Gryong how to do some work. What? He is going to be 22 years old this year. He has played enough already, so he should start helping me out with the escort agency work. Haha. Why is he suddenly acting so friendly? Brother, you're speaking as if you're doing the escort agency work alone. Azuraskins. Calm. That's embarrassing for us, considering that father is eating with us here as well. You don't even care about Jungryong most of the time. Why are you suddenly so concerned about him? I heard something huge happened to Jungryong. I felt like I've been too negligent of him as the oldest brother, which is why I want to pay more attention to him from now on. Actually, I was thinking of teaching him too. You can just do as you always do and focus your efforts on the escort agency work. What the hell are these two doing right now? Don't people always say that when someone suddenly changes, there's a higher chance that it's for the worse and not for the better? Escort Captain. Why is it so noisy outside? My apologies, Escort King. The Hangzhou branch magistrate has brought armed government soldiers here and has insisted on an audience with you. The branch magistrate wants to meet me. Azuraskins. Calm. The branch magistrate. Could it be? Escort Captain. Why is it so noisy outside? My apologies, Escort King. The Hangzhou branch magistrate has brought armed government soldiers here and has insisted on an audience with you. The branch magistrate wants to meet me. The branch magistrate. Azuraskins. Calm. Could it be? What's wrong with you? Did you get into trouble again? That's not it. There was actually a provincial examination held a few days ago at the Hangzhou government branch. What about that? The lists of scholars who successfully passed it have already been posted in all the areas. But the government officials are supposed to visit the 3 best examinees and give them their results personally. And to your knowledge, I took the provincial examination this time round. Haha. He. How's that, Li Zhongriang? You acted all haughty at the Baxian restaurant, but I'm the one who passed the exam. Even though the government officials do give the best examinees their results personally. Normally, the magistrate doesn't get involved in it. Then why does he want to meet with father? It's because the magistrate wants to make a good impression on him. After all, 7 out of 10 government officials in Hangzhou government branch are in father's hands. You're talking too much. Oh. I'll just go out and meet with the magistrate. Ha. What's going on here? Oof. WN. Long time no see, Escort King. Have you been well? Haha Hangzhou government magistrate, Wang Intak. Long time no see, sir. But. May I know what brings you here so late at night? Ho ho ho. Should I not have come here? We always welcome your presence. But we are taken aback a little since you have taken time out of your busy schedule to come here without any notice. I was told you wanted to meet me, is that right? Oh my, it seems there has been a misunderstanding. While it is true that I wanted to greet you, it is only because I happen to have some business here. In fact, as ordered by the country's law. I am here to present the results of the provincial examination. I knew it. Did Byungriang really succeed at the provincial examination? More so, as one of the 3 best examinees. The moment I get father's recognition has finally come. Who are you going to present the results to? To your son, of course. Do you perhaps mean? Yes, that is right. As you probably know, there was a provincial examination held at the Hangzhou government branch 3 days ago. One of your sons did exceptionally well on the essay there, so I am here to inform him of his results according to the procedure. Usually, this is done by the assistant prefect with the constables, but since I know you well enough, I came in person to show my respect. Open it up. Yes, sir. Ahem. Yeah, this is it. Now that I've passed the provincial examination, I'll definitely have more say in our house. Besides, I'll be able to proceed with the marriage talks with Zhou Youngyang. I've waited so long for this day. The top scholar who has passed the last provincial examination with exceptional results. Azure Askins. Calm. What? What did he just say? It's not me. But that bastard. Li Zhongriang. My goodness. To think that the Heavenly Dragon Escort Agency has produced a top scholar. Isn't it the first time for an escort agency to produce a top scholar instead of an academy with a long-standing history? And we're talking about the 4th young master who's always getting into trouble. I still can't believe it. I can't believe this is happening. Ho. No. Something's wrong. Sir. Did you perhaps get the name wrong? Could it have been written as Li Byungriang? There is no way Li Zhongriang took the provincial examination. Nope. The top scholar is Li Zhongriang. I guess. There has been another misunderstanding here. Now you must be the 4th son, Li Zhongriang. Asuraskins. Yes, that is me. I am possible. Li Zhongriang. How could it be you? Scholar Li Zhongriang. Accept the imperial edict that has been passed down by His Majesty. Woa. Congratulations, 4th young master. Congratulations. Who used to be a limping porter. Have now reincarnated and obtained a new chance. If I want to, I can become an escort warrior. or even a government official. I'm so happy that I'd love to go somewhere just to scream my lungs out. Lee Jungryong, you are to report to the Hangzhou government branch by the 20th of this month. You will receive a plaque as proof of your achievement, 50 rolls of silk and a travel pass. Ha! Sir. What's the matter? I'd like to talk to you for a moment. Sir Wang, are you making a joke? What do you mean by that? Heek. Do you think that I don't know about how you make rich people's children into officials? But to think you'd dare try that trick on me too. Azuraskins. Escort King. It seems you are mistaken about something here. Are you telling me Jungryong is a top scholar? It's as ridiculous as it can get. Do you want to check if I'm able to strip you of your government position before you come to your senses? I need to be careful. If I say something wrong, I might really lose my head. To be honest, I did think I might get something from you for delivering good news. But I swear, I did not make your son the top scholar because I wanted bribe money from you. Ho. So this is how you want to play it, huh? This is the truth. There is no way I would try to bribe from you. And even if I did want to do that, I would have made your third son the top scholar instead. That way it would have been less suspicious. Don't you agree? Take a look at this please. What is this? I brought it along with me in case you wouldn't believe me. That's the answer that your fourth son wrote. No way. It's an essay with deep and rich opinions and observations that see through reality. On top of that, everything is expressed logically. Did he really write this? Yes. Isn't that surprising? I've never seen anyone write such a clear answer before. How could a fool like him write something like this? He was always bad at both literary and martial arts. No matter what I tried to teach him, it never went well. Although it was painful to give up on my son, he was as useless as a crooked finger. Azuraskins. Lee Jungryong. Aha, did you meet the Dragon King? When you jumped into the West Lake. Dragon King is a Chinese water and weather god. Just like other dragons, he also symbolizes power, strength, and good luck. Also, since your third son also made it into the top 200 examinees. As Juran scholars, they'll both be able to take the metropolitan examination that will take place in 1 month. If either of them becomes the top scholar there, Byungryong must have gotten into the top 200 examinees only due to his mother's help. But I'm not expecting Jungryong to become the top scholar in the metropolitan examination either. However, if the heavens allow Jungryong to pass the exam again, then it might not be a bad idea for him to become a government official. It might be Jungryong's only way of gaining success in life. Since he doesn't want to learn martial arts nor does he have a mother that he can depend on. I've shown you disrespect even though you came all the way here to tell me this great news. Ho. Azuraskins. Oh my, not at all. I can fully understand why you did that. How widely are you going to post the results? How widely? It's usual practice to just put up around 100 posters. But since the top scholar was picked unanimously for the first time in 20 years, we'll make around 1,000 handwritten posters. For each of 10 constables to put up in all the corners of Hangzhou, Suzhou, Yangzhou, and nearby cities. A total of 10,000 posters. You didn't have to go that far. I express great thanks for your generosity. Not at all. Damn it. How much time will it take make 10,000 posters and put them up? I'm in big trouble. What is this? Please open it up. Assaskins. Calm. What? Why are you giving this to me? If you're going to put up 10,000 posters, you'll need to pay quite a lot for paper and the constable's services. Since all that trouble is because of my foolish son, it's only right for me to cover those expenses. Of course, I put in more than enough so that there wouldn't be any lack of money. Escort King.